Good morning, my people, even though it's afternoon from where I am. My name is only MAWIRA and welcome to today's video, and it's quite special because I'm gonna be having special guests on my channel. And I urge you, as you're getting in, please like the video first, and also remember to subscribe and comment. And also I want to say thank you to my all day one subscribers who are always coming back over and over. And we are here at the YouTube headquarters of Africa, as I love to call it. This is Villa Merijin. This is where we are doing this video, and I hope at the end of this video we shall learn, we shall get entertained, we shall laugh, you know. Yes, my good name is only MAWIRA from Africa, Kenya, but right now in East Africa. Okay, I come from East Africa. Okay, we're in a place called NYABOHANSE, which is just a few meters from, or a few kilometers from the famous town Tanzania. Someday I'm gonna take you to Tanzania proper in it. All right, I'm gonna be having a guest on my show. Is it a show on my channel tonight or today? And I hope like you all gonna get the insight of the conversation, you get the knowledge, and you know, let's vibe and see what you're gonna have here. Remember to subscribe, comment, and share the video. All right, okay. So guys, welcome back again. Now this video is so lucky, like it's so blessed, like you have to get double introduction. So with me I have special guests here, and they're gonna be introducing themselves, and I wish I'll be able to know, maybe my camera person can up kidogo tu hapo. I hope guys you can hear me nicely. We don't have mics on, but we shall try to use what we have. We see ladies first, but men before. Ladies first.
So, my name is Deborah, I'm from Switzerland, and I'm here with Eddie.
My name is Eddie, the artist. I'm a sneaker artist, and I'm from Nairobi. I just came like a few days to come and visit MAWIRA and Riungu. So, I think this is the that day here. To be here? Yes.
How has been the experience around being in the village?
It's amazing.
NYABOHANSE, to be in NYABOHANSE, not any other village. NYABOHANSE.
You know, for me, since a long time, I'm a village person. It's just that I'm in Nairobi for hustle, you know. Otherwise, if you'd like to find me later on, you'll find me in the village.
Is the bag getting back in the village, or the bag is just finishing its work in Nairobi only?
Nairobi is very tight, brother.
You know,
Nairobi
guys,
is very tight.
Most of us, we are in Nairobi trying to hustle, but the money that we get is just here, bills are done. So you find out it's very hard for sometimes to take something back home.
Yeah.
And for those who have parents, our parents are always calling, hey, send me something. And then to you, mom, things are very tight here. They don't understand. When you go back to the village, you tell people, hey, I'm from Nairobi. They think like you're very rich.
You're a very rich person.
Nairobi is one of the hardest town to make a coin.
For sure.
It's
you're
very
right
hard.
about that.
It's very hard.
Yeah. Or even if you're making money, you find that you make money, but also the bills are high.
The bills are
you know,
high.
because you cannot compare with village. You might work for a long time, but you get small amount of money in the village. You
Ask me about Nairobi. I was in Nairobi first time I came to Nairobi as a student. But before my end of my studies, Nairobi called me for a meeting. He told me to lie down, to give me some good stuff. Kijana, pack the things and go back to the village.
I think everyone who goes to Nairobi, you have to be welcomed, you know. Lazima usalimiwe.
Yeah, Nairobi gave me a proper beating and sent me back to the village. But now I came back. Now I'm back in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And I think I'm doing good. I'm doing good, and God is good, because at least I would say like I don't struggle. Yeah. As I used to before, because I remember there was a time when I was in campus. There was a night I licked sugar just to sleep. No food, no nothing.
Oh, now you're talking my language. That has been my life at one moment, you know. I've been licking some sugar for a long time.
You sleep, and then
I woke
you're
up
smiling.
You know, there's one thing I didn't like in the house is buying sugar.
Yeah,
just in case.
Sugar comes
if you have
through
sugar
a lot.
in the stomach, bro, you survive the day.
You know, it has some glucose in it.
Yeah.
Like once you taste, it gives you the energy to continue. Yeah, guys, these are village boys here. I don't know if are you from the village side in your country?
I grew up there, and then we moved to a bigger city. Yeah.
Do you have any memory in the village?
Yes.
Which one?
A lot. So we lived like next to the cows. There was a big field with a lot of cows. Yeah.
And do you remember milking maybe?
So yes, my grandpa, he was a milker, so he took us sometimes to go with him.
And that's back then, Daddy, that's cow! With some, I'm trying to imagine with some small gumboots, maybe some heavy jackets running up and down. Alright guys, so we're gonna be having it's just knowing about you and letting people know who you guys do, because for me they know me, some of them, most of them know me.
Yeah.
And now it's the first time they see you in my channel, so they would love to understand you and why you are here, and also maybe whatever you're doing, they can support you. You said you are an artist, you're gonna be coming to
Yes.
that. And because I'm also an artist, but I came to realize this world is just full of different art. Even what we're doing right now, it's a form of art. Yeah, but many people don't. In Africa, I would say in Kenya, most of people don't, as YouTubers, we are not respected. But when you're out there in other places that you see, like I'm a YouTuber, man, we receive so much respect.
You're right.
Here in Kenya is something people are, I don't know, but I'm sure like as time goes by,
I think that people, they think that YouTubers are just like influencers, and you cannot gain anything from YouTube apart from fame, you know.
or people who have lost hope in life.
Yes.
Yeah, and also TikTok, as they are referred. You know, TikTok is referred to as scene that is just for entertainment and gossip.
Definitely.
So there's people who don't know, like there's some people who are making a lot of money from TikTok.
Yeah.
So it's high time people from Africa or even our country, you embrace the change. When we are growing up, we did not have this chance of internet stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm a millennial personally, and we are trying to fit in now in the Gen Z zone. So there's some things that they are trying to teach us, we have to keep up with them.
Yeah.
So
You're
guys,
right.
those are few challenges that we go through here. When you tell someone, why are you recording me? Stop recording me. And you're like,
We are trying to make a bag outside here, you know. Everyone is trying to make a bag.
yeah. So on to my first question.
Yeah.
How did you two first meet?
The first time we met.
How did you meet? How did you two meet?
We met through a friend. By the way, shout out to Aventura with Miko. That's my friend. And I remember this time I had a low moment, you know. I was just at home, isolated, stayed for a long time without coming out. Had some issues I was going on through that time.
Just say it was depression.
Yeah, depression was hitting me so bad. So I was just home. And then this guy tells me that, yo, come outside. I have a couple of friends coming from Europe, and I think it would be nice if we can take them around. And I said, I'm not so sure about that, but let's see before the evening comes, you know. Then he calls again, and he said, now I'm gonna come and pick you up. And I said, you don't need to do that. I have a car, I can drive over there. So I went. So when I went there, that's when I met her and another friend. And we spent the evening together. We talked about a few things, and then we just had some interest, you know.
You exchanged contact the same day?
Yes, we did the same day. So it was just out of interest. We didn't actually really think that we're gonna date or something. So we met the following day, and the interest was growing, and then we were like, wait a minute, what's really going on here, you know? So we decided to like I just gave it a try myself.
You're the one who made the move.
Yes, I did the move. I said, okay, whatever happens, happens, you know. So in this place, and we are just dancing, enjoying the evening event, and was just dancing with her, and I was like, okay, she's okay with it, I'm dancing with her, no problem, you know. And I think she also actually liked me at this moment, but we didn't really talk much about that, you know. And I guess I'm the one who told her at one moment, you know, I like you, you know, that. Yes. I tried to kiss her this moment as well.
The same day?
No, this is the following day.
Oh, wait, bro.
Bro,
It wasn't the following day, no. I left the city going to Naivasha.
You left, yeah. Was it the second or the third day? You left for Naivasha. Because you met the first, evening, and then we met the following day evening because it was on a weekend, and then
Oh
we
yeah,
had to
you're
go.
right. You're right.
Yeah, we had
And
to
then
go
I
for
left
the
for
bus.
going to
He has all the
Naivasha.
memories. He has all the memories.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how it was, and that's how I met her.
What was your first impression of him when you first saw him? Maybe when you first said hi.
So he was very calm. He was not like, you know, sometimes if I meet other people, they're like, oh, hello. He was just like, oh,
He was not
hello.
all over.
And I was like, oh, okay. Then he was talking to me a bit, and I was like, yeah, he seems like a very nice guy. Yeah. So also like Miko, I know him since like 4 years. I met him the first time I came here, and we stayed in touch all over. So he's like my small Kenyan brother.
Miko, wherever you are, you just need to be the best man during the wedding because you're the one who made this.
Definitely, this one has to come to the wedding.
So, what do you love most about her personality?
She's a calm person. She's not somebody who's gonna, you know, for us men, we need people that give a peace of mind.
Yeah, sure.
That's what we look for, you know. So even the first impression when I approached her and we talked, there's so many things I asked her, because I know it's not just looking how beautiful she is, you also have to think about how she looks like inside, you know. So I was telling her some few things I've gone through with women and I don't like, and I don't know how you take it about that. And I think that we are going the same direction, you know. I think that was not wise, this is cool, this is not. And she has a calm spirit, you know. So I think that we just connected because we are vibrating the same frequency, you know. And she's not somebody who is all over as well. She's just somebody I've never seen. I would say that I'm just exploring her time to time because every day is a new day.
Every day is a
you
new
know?
day.
Yes. So that's one thing I like about her. And she likes camping and traveling like me. We share a lot of things. She's also an artist. And so as much as we share some things, because there's one thing that people have a conflict about is because of our interest, you know. If you don't share the same interest, sometimes you can knock heads and you cannot be together.
There must
for a
be a
long
joining
time.
factor between the two of you.
Definitely.
Actually,
Yeah, so that was the case for us as well. So that contributed a lot, and as much as we had interest and everything was just aligning. Yeah.
Did you ever thought that you would come to Kenya and go back in your country with a boyfriend?
No.
So you should now even get this number plate, because now you are Kenyan. You should get a number plate. I always
Yeah, she
advocate
needs
for
one.
people to have this because it's a sign of identity. Once you
Yeah.
have this one and you travel all over, someone can spot you very easily. You're from Kenya. You know, it's an identity.
Definitely.
Yeah. So how do you two handle the cultural differences between Kenyan and Switzerland? Like, I'm sure there's some time like you have to see different cultural differences. Like, how do you two handle them?
Well, I think the most challenge, even though I have not been on that side with her yet, because I was supposed to travel. She was not supposed to come here. I was the one who was supposed to travel. Then my visa was denied because of some just lame.
We as Africans, we know, we
It's very
understand.
difficult
It's very
to have
difficult.
These visas approved. So she decided since then I cannot be able to go there. She comes, you know. So she came almost the same days as I was to go, you know.
Wow.
So what I can say is that, and I know a bit, is food is a little bit different. It's something that we have to adjust because the food is different. African food and food from Europe is a little bit different, that's for sure. And culture-wise, I think that most people from Europe, they don't really have culture like Africans, you know, because we have roots. You have to go through this, you have to go through that, and we stick to those things. For them, it's actually more of open-minded people, you know. So if they like to do something, for example, in her case, the parents will support her, because if she loves me, the family will ask, okay, you love Eddie, okay, we support you with that, you know. But for us Africans, sometimes you find you have those conflicts where you dating this person and it comes from a different tribe or something like that. It happens sometimes. It doesn't mean that it doesn't happen from their side. It also happens, but it's a rare case sometimes. So I would say food and weather for sure, because weather is also very different there. You just have to adjust.
Is it hot or is it just cold? Or
So in Switzerland we have like all 4 seasons. Like we have snow, we have summer, then it's like 30 degrees like here. Yeah.
For him, I'm sure like when there's winter there, he wants to be there to enjoy the snow. And you're like, hey, we are freezing. But for him, I'm sure he won't. Personally, I also love, I've always been wishing to be in a place where there's so much snow that I can just do one thing, this snow angel thing. That thing.
Be the snowman.
And I will not die before I do it.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what has been the most challenging part of you dating him when you're like, when you in your country and he's back in Kenya? Yeah, silent for me. It's just a deep one.
So like the culture is very different. You know, like in Switzerland, if we say like, I see you tomorrow at 8, I'll be there 5 minutes before 8.
Oh God.
Yeah. And
Kenya,
then you
come
come
to
here
Kenya.
like, I'm there in 10 minutes. You wait 2.5
2 hours.
hours and then he's arriving like, oh, everything is fine. I'm like, no, I'm annoyed.
Bro.
So sometimes it's just like, he is giving me like information and then it just changes, you know? So even like I'm telling him, how we go there, how long will we stay? Oh, just like 3 days. So me, I pack like for 3 days.
Then after that,
Then
7
he
days.
decided, he like, oh, we stay 4 more. Then I'm like, I don't have t-shirts for 4 more days.
He buys. So to make this thing to be now, to solve this issue, when you're making about time, tell him either Mzungu time or Kenyan time.
Yeah, that's always like.
So you're gonna be there at 8 a.m. Kenyan time or Mzungu time.
Yeah.
Specify. That's how now you solve the issue.
Yes.
Guys, it's a common problem to most of us as Africans. Like I would say, we don't really keep time. But personally, I've interacted with people, those who keep time, and I respect someone's time. In this world, the most expensive something that someone can give you in their life is their time. You can never reverse that. Once it's gone, it's gone. Even right now, you two are dating, and you believe the end of this dating is gonna be marriage. After marriage, just have a family. God forbid, like you happen to break up. All that time that you've spent together is just gone. It will never come back. You know. So the most valuable thing that someone can give you in their life is their time and their energy. Once you give that, I guess that's the best investment you can have from someone.
Definitely.
And having coming from Africa, but we are working, guys. We are trying to keep up with the time. When you come here in Africa, tell me, MAWIRA, meet me at the airport at 8 a.m. I'm gonna be there. Trust me. Yeah.
So the first time I was
That's
waiting for
case.
1 hour.
You got mad.
And this time he was there.
Wow.
That's actually the only reason she's saying about time. There's no other time that I have ever been late, you know. And I know I had the reason as to why I was late at the airport. But she didn't really stay for 1 hour, though. It was a little bit less, like 20 minutes.
No, for them, like, even like unless there's a change in the flight, they are very much timing.
Definitely.
So even at the airport when I was waiting for him, like everybody was asking me, you need a taxi? I bring you somewhere, you know, like, are you sure you don't need, like, after 10 minutes they come to ask again, are you sure? Are you sure?
So this one goes to you, bro. What is something that she taught you that changed your perspective about life?
Okay, something that she taught me.
It's time to call me Kim. This is my brother Kim. Don't call me right now. I'm doing an interview, a serious interview, bro. I'm gonna call you back, bro. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Ask the question again.
What is one thing that she has taught you that has changed your perspective about life since you started dating her? Like, if I trace your story, like you were sinking at some point, and then that day, whatever Miko did was used just to make you meet her. Then maybe when you saw her, then your spirit was elevated. I'm sure in the time span that you spent together, there's something that you have learned about her that has changed your perspective about life.
There's quality people in life, you know, because sometimes here you tend to get people that are just after something, or they're just there to waste your time, you know. So when she talks about quality time, I really understand what she's talking about. And if you can find somebody who you're dating from outside, a distance relationship, but she has time for you to have a conversation, and she can also book a flight to come over here, that is not something you can take it lightly. It's not everyone can do that, you know. Yeah, you'll not see somebody like pull up in a different country and stay there and support you with anything that you need. It's not for everybody.
Not for everybody.
So that's another perspective, you know, to know that as much as you will not always tell her on the face that I see it, you already see, you can see it, you know, tell yourself you can see it, and you see it and you can feel it. So those are one of the things that I have learned from her, and I don't take that for granted, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything that you've learned from him?
So many things.
Apart from fixing the cooking gas.
There are so many things I think that are usual in Kenya, which are, I say, kind of lost in Switzerland, because we have so many ways to make it more easy with machines and things like this, like also washing clothes, all
Your
that.
hands.
Yes, so we have machines. We don't have time to wash clothes at home like this. Yeah, because we are going to work every morning, we come back in the evening, we are tired, so yes, we don't have time.
And food, because food is, you know, the food from there is not the same as here.
There you eat a lot of, it's called lasagna.
Lasagna?
Yeah, I guess it's the common food, right?
No, so lasagna is Italian food originally. So, but in Switzerland, you know, like that we are having like, we are small. We have those many like languages. So we have kind of an Italian part of Switzerland. So they bringing those foods to Switzerland. Also French types of food, German. So we are just like mixed. So yeah.
Also taught
But
about
Swiss
patience.
people, they like Italian food for sure. So lasagna, pasta, meat.
Yeah, you know.
So who apologizes first after an argument between the two of you?
Have you ever had an argument?
Most of times we are like having discussions,
Yeah.
because if we have like, I would not call it argument, but like then it's some differences between us that I cannot understand him. Like sometimes he went off for like a few hours and is not replying to text or something, and me, I know like he's just home and he's not texting me. And then the next day or something, he's telling me like, oh, there were no lights. Me in Switzerland, I always have light, you know. There is not just like it's going. If it goes just for a few minutes or seconds, then it's coming back. And for him, sometimes 2 days, and I'm like, what?
KPLC.
Welcome to Kenya. I'll give you an example. You see, we are in Marwa's home, guys, and this house at some point it has some power supplied by the Kenya Power, but he had to call it off because it just worked for a few days. After he left, the entire village was denied electricity. So right now he's powering his house using solar. So sometimes public services in Kenya, they're not up to, like I would say, like the systems in Kenya, they are not that perfect, I would say. I'm not trying to defend him so that in case he decides to switch off his mobile data.
It's not about defending. Yeah, it's also the same. Like, you know, me, I have a mobile service like
Paid for whole month.
Unlimited data, you know. And that means if I leave the house, me, I'm always, if he leaves the house, he needs to buy data.
This is where WhatsApp is saving a relationship, I'm telling you guys.
So PLC will make me break up.
So this brother of ours has to be online 24/7 so that in case she calls, she texts, man, long distance relationships are not easy. So what keeps your relationship strong even as much as you part from each other?
Communication.
Yes.
Communication is part of something that keeps the the relationship going. If you don't have communication, then that relationship will not stay for a long time. So we like to communicate, and we like to spice things around, trying to be funny to each other, just keep the other person happy. I like to be funny sometimes.
Sending her memes from Kenya.
We send each other. Sometimes I find she sent about even 50 memes. And I don't know even whether I'm gonna watch all of them sometimes.
And remember, you have to reply to each of them.
Hey, you have to reply.
Of course.
Sometimes she asks, "Did you watch my memes?" You know. But sometimes, you know.
Sometimes you have to get a funny thing in Swahili. Now you have to interpret it to her. Like
So-
this is what the guy is trying to say.
Sometimes she can send me some German memes, but the good thing is she knows how to speak English, proper English, and I do as well. So we can meet. She can send me memes from English language, but sometimes she send me German, and I try to understand. I'm learning German, by the way. So.
Okay. There's also a question that I was gonna ask you.
Okay.
Kenyan meme or the Swiss meme?
I don't know. So in Switzerland, I think most of my reels I'm watching are English. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. I was about to ask you, have you learned any Swiss traditions or language from her?
Yes, I've learned a little bit of language, and I'm still learning, because I think moving to Switzerland, and if you want to get a job there, you have to learn German. But also depends which part of Switzerland you are, because there's the German part, the French part, and the Italian part. So now for her, she's staying in German part, so I have to learn German, you know.
Did you tell her you love her in German?
Ich liebe dich.
And you're supposed to reply and say what?
Ich liebe dich auch.
Hey. I have a friend of mine from German. She's called Deborah too. She's also
Oh,
called
yeah?
Deborah.
Okay,
I guess I'm gonna try to bribe her to teach me some German also, so at least.
would be nice. Would be nice.
So what do you love most about Kenya?
So the first time I came here, yes, so it was the first few days I was like, "Ah, how?
How are you gonna survive in Kenya?
Why did I come here?" You know, like even your washroom, the shower is in the middle of the washroom. If I have to go to the toilet afterwards, everything is wet. How am I surviving? You see, it's just those basic things that are way different. So yes, but then after some time you get used to it. You know how to not get fully wet if you go there. Yeah. So yes, the nature is very nice. You know, like you guys have animals here we don't have in Europe. Like also doing safari is very nice. So also the culture and also how the people are to each other is very different. So in Switzerland everybody is for himself, and if you go somewhere you're not just talking like, oh hi, hi, hi.
minding
Here
your own
when we
business.
walk on the street it's just like everybody is friend with each other and saying hi to whoever, even if you don't know the person. Yeah, so we don't do this.
Let me ask you this question. Is there something that you used to take for granted in your country, but when you came here in this country of ours, you found like, yo, I'll never take it for granted?
So this was the case, yes. So you know, like in Europe, I had like everything I could have needed. So I was never afraid I don't get meals during the day. There was always running water. I could always shower, everything like washing clothes, cleaning clothes. Yeah. So then when I came here, it was like, oh, not everything is always available, so you just take or do it however it's possible. You adjust to what you have. So yes, so when I went back to Switzerland, then I was feeling way different. I was like, oh, I don't have to do that like this. I'm wasting water for no reason, you know. And before that, I was like, there's water running. It will run tomorrow morning. It will run in 1 week if I don't stop it, you know. Yeah.
Wow, guys, that's where now traveling comes in. Like you have to experience different kind of life.
Yeah.
So how does your family take your relationship? Like what's their thought thinking about relationship?
Well, they are always supportive, and you know, most of my relationship I have not introduced to my parents, you know, like just taking any other girl before her. So when I did and I told them about her, they were very excited and they were supportive, you know. I don't think most of the African parents, they don't have problems with supporting relationship, even if it's like biracial relationship. They're always supportive about that. And so they were excited for me, and they kept asking how she's doing, how are the parents, everything is good, say hi to her when you call her. So it has been nice, like they've been supporting all the time, all through, you know. They would just call me on a random Monday and ask me how is Debbie doing, you know. And I say, yeah, she's good. I actually talked to her about a few hours ago, and she's good.
You know, one thing about Africa, when you see a man taking you to their parents, it's very serious. Africa, we date in secret. We don't tell our parents like, hey, mom or dad, I'm dating. Unlike your country you come from, you have to be open. Oh, that's my boyfriend coming over. In Africa,
you don't
you don't do that.
Yeah.
It is seen as a sin. But right now, I guess, as time is moving, things are changing. They are accepting the kind of generation that we get in.
Yeah.
But as for you, I'm sure, like, even when you're in lower primary, you still, hey, mom, I have a boyfriend, which is, you know, and they would still support, you know.
Yeah.
So how did your parents receive it, like, when you told them, like, I have a boyfriend from Kenya?
So, how should I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know even how to say. Like, yeah, they took it.
Yeah.
But
how did they receive it?
they were a bit like
skeptical.
No, maybe, but also like when I told them like I'm going there, they were thinking I go with a friend, and I said like no, I go there alone. They were like,
are you sure?
Yes. So yeah. So I had to tell them like I have been here so many times. I know. Even if he disappears now, I'm sure I make my way back to Nairobi and then I go. I just leave. So, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I think that some things she did say. You know, the parent also asked it because she said to the parents that she's dating here now, and I don't know whether it was the father that was asked, are you dating like a guy? Because of course when you're going to Africa, definitely you're not going to find your skin over there like
it's hard.
Yeah, so he asked it and she said yes, and he had no problem, you know, said okay according to what she told me. Yeah.
And your friends, how did they receive? Like, I know like girls share.
So me, I have just a few like close friends. I don't have like a lot, you know, like just the real ones I really appreciate, and they are okay with that. So they like him. They also follow him on Instagram and things like this.
He's a superstar, and I would say he's a good man. If you see someone making you take your fight away from your country back here in this country, and he's taking care of you, like, in case of anything, he's answerable to your embassy. He's a good man.
Yes.
And I'm sure, guys, she told me like off camera, she was telling me this is her 5th time to be in this country. And you see like someone comes for the first time, the second time, third time, 4th time, man, it seems like the future is bright, I would say so. Okay, what has been the most memorable moment of you together?
Well, I guess the first time I took her to a tea plantation. I used to like going there by myself alone. I would drive there and spend my time there catching the sunset. then I felt like it would be very important if I share this moment with her. So we drove all the way there. You know, Riungu tea plantation. Yeah, there's a very nice sighting of, you can see the sunset. I took her there and she really liked that place. I could tell. Take a few pictures. That's where I guess we had the first moments, and then some memories. Those are the first memories before we went to Masai Mara and other places. So we just have beautiful moments. It's not just one point. Yeah.
Has she ever visited your village or met your family?
I'm actually planning to take her to the village after here.
From one village to the next.
To the other one.
My friend. Back to laugh for that one. So what are your plans for you as a future plans?
The future plans? Okay. We are planning to, I learn the language and then I get to find, she would help me to finding the job. And then I can move there because for her she cannot move here. And you know, here in Kenya, for example, there's so much of unemployment, you know, it's not really stable. Even us in Nairobi, we're surviving. You cannot bring somebody just from Switzerland, bring her here and expect to meet all the needs that she wants.
Someone whose daughter to starve.
Yes, and I don't want that. On the other hand, also she had things that she has to take care of in her country. For example, taking care of her father's enterprise. And this is a family thing. You will not just move her from another country, and it's something that is running in the family. So we discussed about this, and we realized it would be easier for me to move over there than her coming over here, you know. So we had plans of moving after 1 year. Then I told her, I don't really want to go and do 9-to-5 job over there, you know, like waking up and going back and forth all the time. So I told her, maybe let me stay another like 2 years and I work hard on YouTube because I have a couple of friends like Maro, Mayugno, and Vincent. I had a couple of friends that could just show me how to go about it, and I would do videos. The good thing is that I was doing videos before, but it was not for YouTube, you know. And I was traveling, I was doing things. So the moment they showed me like, this is how we do it here and we make living out of it, I think you should give it a try because the things you do are quite unique, and I think people would love it. So I gave it a try. Vincent, he gave me a shout out and things starting to come up now, you know.
And Maro also gave a push.
I got plenty of subscribers.
And here are my subscribers, they're gonna come flocking on your comment section also. I believe so.
Definitely.
Yeah, guys, he's chasing watch hours. I'm sure if you have a playlist, make a playlist. At least even if someone is not watching, they can also support you by playing the video. At least you can get the watch hours. Okay. Because after the watch hours, now that's when you start making.
So the idea is now to move there after I know the YouTube is starting to pay at least, so I can be able to balance on doing YouTube and traveling. And doing art at the same time, because in Europe the thing I do there is gonna make a good
fortune.
Yeah, it's gonna make a bag, and it's not something to try. I have already seen interest in people from outside, so I think I would give it a try. So that's why I have to stay here for about 2 years, lock in with YouTube, and whatever I'm doing, then I can move over there.
Yeah, once you build your audience, then you have a good community.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then the thing about art, art is more appreciated in the outside country
than here. Definitely. That's
may it be from music and also painting. Man.
Yeah, you make a lot of money out of it. I have seen a couple of comments from Maros, supporters of Maro, saying that if I was doing those things in US or maybe in Europe, I would be making a lot of money, which is true, you know.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, when he comes over, please take care of him.
I will.
And multiply him. Yeah. Okay, I was about to ask, would you consider moving to Switzerland or she coming here? But now you've answered that.
Yeah.
So how do you see your relationship maybe in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I think we will already be married and kids. I told her I need like 4 kids. You know, in Europe, by the way, they if they have to get married and have babies, they get babies, maybe 1, 2, if at most it's 3 babies. We Africans like to make babies, you know.
As I'm Africa, but personally, I just want 3, then maybe 1 adopted.
That's your case.
Yeah, man.
But I'm saying in general, not in Kenya,
In
just
Africa.
in Africa,
Yeah.
you find people making babies 5. Okay, I'm not saying I need 5 kids.
There's some people who have even 20 kids,
Yeah.
You know.
even 30.
And the idea, because I know, I'm well aware of every kid has to come with a bill. I know that's for sure. But I told her like 3 kids are not so bad, but maybe by chance if a slide happens and you get the 4th kid, I have no problem, you know.
Are you ready for that?
We will see how many kids.
And be ready to carry, please be ready to carry the
Yes,
kid.
I do.
Be ready to carry the kid on your back. You know, like not on stroller,
Yes.
on your back. As an African, at least you're gonna make good family.
Yeah.
We're almost finalizing, and I would love to ask you, how do you balance your privacy, sharing your relationship online, and sharing your relationship online?
Okay. I've been a private person since a long time. I know what to put on socials and what not to put. So, and always, especially now that I'm introducing her to
the
public
internet.
space, I'm very careful with it because she's not also a person that she's used to social media or something, you know. So it's something that I'm trying to balance as well. I've been on social media, but most of the things that I've been posting there was my work, you know. So I always find a way of how to balance that. If she doesn't like something or I motivate her to do something, like for example now, she's okay with it. She's just adjusting with time. Yeah.
So do you plan, or do you have a plan of maybe of creating content together regularly?
Now the thing is, she's here for some time. She was supposed to come. She's here for 28 days, and I think 1 week is already down. And we're gonna make content because after here, to go to the village, you're gonna make content with Miss Lecha, and she has to be there. And we're gonna make more camping videos with her. So, and also I'm taking her to the village where I was born in Mombasa. So it's also gonna make content there.
Oh, you're from Mombasa?
Yes,
Your
born and
village is
raised in
Mombasa?
Mombasa.
Hey bro, you must be balling, bro.
Where
For us
am
in
I
Mombasa,
born?
you go as a tour, like, it's our dream destination home for the holidays, like vacations. You have been living, you are born in our vacation places.
Yeah, man, I've been there for a long time. So,
Do you know I went to Mombasa the first time just like a month ago?
no way. Which part of Mombasa you were?
I was in Bamburi.
Oh,
Then
the north.
I did Mombasa town, and I went to the Fort Jesus. Then after that I left. I went to Kwale County. I went to Diani. Like I was all over. I still have videos.
Okay.
That
It's not the right way to say I'm from Mombasa because Diani and Mombasa is not the same
Different
place.
places.
Now I come from Diani. It's a place called
Kwale.
Ukunda.
Ukunda, that place is very famous.
Yes,
very
it's in
famous.
Diani. It's just a few walks.
You're in Kwale County.
Yes,
But now
that's
in the coastal region.
south. It's in the south coast. Yeah.
So as you ride up, maybe now you can tell people what you do and where they can find you.
Well, I'm an artist in general.
You bring some water?
Need some ginger. Some people are struggling for their stomach, so I have to give
Oh,
some
the
ginger.
stomach is
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Guys, that's how good we are when we are here. I call it YouTube headquarters
Yeah,
of Africa.
Marwa's headquarters. Thank you.
You also want to serve me?
You want part of this?
Ginger. So it's ginger with what?
Ginger with some lemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
So maybe you can tell them about your job.
Yeah. So what I do for real, like professionally now, is I'm an artist, and I have focused on customizing shoes the most because that's not something. It's not happening a lot in Kenya. You will not see anybody
It's very
customizing shoes here in Kenya, you know. So you have less competition, and you stand out, for example. But otherwise, I am all-round artist. I can do graffiti, I can paint cars, I can do body art, do tattoos, but I'm just focused on the shoes the most. That's what most of the content is, customizing shoes. And if you want to find me, or you want to find my page, on YouTube, Eddie the Artist, and all Bujami Kid, and on Instagram it's the same, Bujami Kid. I think I have the t-shirt, but I don't know whether you can be able to see it because it's a bit faded.
Because of the sun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna put his link on this video, guys. Please find it here.
Yeah.
And please subscribe to his YouTube channel. Support him the best way you can.
Yes.
I wish you had maybe a demo of your art, of what you do.
I wanted to come with it, but I have a pair of shoes for my Uno that I'm supposed to customize.
Okay.
Today I was actually supposed to do it today. I don't know where my Uno is at the moment, but I wanted to do it now, and then maybe I can show you the sample later. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, guys. Maybe you can check his page on Instagram also.
Yeah.
But mainly go on YouTube. Here we advocate for YouTube.
YouTube.
That's where the bag is.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want YouTube because
I was sent to look for quick fire questions, but mainly they're not coming up. I don't know. Okay, maybe I can say, who said I love you first?
Wow. Who said it?
I think you. No.
Why not?
Or it was just a random.
Okay, for me, I know. For example, I kissed her first, you know, and I did the first shot first. But about I love you, I don't know who said it first. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know, but I know myself. Maybe it was.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I said I love you first.
Who's the most romantic between the two of you?
I guess both of us. We are
Both of us
romantic.
in a different way.
Yeah, in different ways. Yeah, we just because we come from two different worlds, so she has a way of showing how romantic, and I do the same. You know, sometimes you see, for example, in Kenya there's way of doing things, just in Africa in general.
Showing love.
I've seen plenty of biracial couples saying, "Oh, my boyfriend was washing clothes for me or washing the dishes." I don't think you would expect that. I don't think plenty of people do it, you know, like washing your girlfriend clothes or
There's a machine, bro.
There's a machine.
Just
yeah, they have machines, but also putting on a machine, they also think
But
that
this is not a thing of showing love. This is like a 50-50 job. So men have to help around the house. That's how I think it should be. There's a lot of people that think different, but me, I think like
I think
the house is something for everybody to work on, like dishes, clothes, cooking.
you know, and then I've had some interracial couple on my channel several times, and one common challenge that they have been facing is the expression of feelings. We as African men, most of us, we don't express how we feel in public. Most like it's very rare to find an African man holding their love on, you know,
on the hands.
Yeah, on the hands.
I actually do the most than she does.
Oh, you're so lucky, pen.
I hold her, kiss her on the forehead. I
In
do
public?
that a lot. I do, but I don't know whether she's so. Are you comfortable with that?
Yes, most of the times.
Okay.
I don't think she's something she's used to, you know, for example. Of which I think in Europe it's much easier for people to
Very
do that
easy. Yeah.
than
I know
here.
it's gonna mind you. Even if you find people kissing in Europe, it's not a big deal.
So for me, I've tried to adjust that because as an African, this is not the things that we do.
Yeah.
So it's some things that I have tried to study, and I realized that they love to have affection. If you show affection, they are happy about it. So been trying to show her that, and it's not that I would do it normally as an African. If it was a woman from here, I don't think it would be the same case.
Wait until Kibe comes across, saying that he's gonna puny. You're puny. All right, guys, that has been me hanging out with
Eddie the artist.
Ed the artist, and
Deborah.
yeah, please do you have social media? Maybe Instagram, people can follow you.
I have Instagram, but
It's private.
It's private. All right, guys, we understand, and I want to say thank you so much for watching the video. Please do not leave without subscribing, commenting. Let us know what you think about this conversation, And also run to his YouTube channel. That is where the main focus is. At least he can be able to monetize his channel.
Yeah.
He is doing travel and camping videos. And also in this video, after you leave this video right now, there's gonna be a short clip of me teaching her how to sort beans in an African way. Please watch it and enjoy.
All right.
For me too, I wanna say thank you to my moderators and to my all day one subscribers. There are some subscribers who have been watching me for the last 2 years since I started YouTube professionally.
Wow.
They've been watching me day in, day out, and I don't take that love for granted. Secondly, there are some new subscribers who have joined the channel. So we do this kind of videos here and there. Sometimes you get a personal moment with MAWIRA. Then I do travel videos. I've been able to travel to at least 8 countries in a span of 1.5 years. And I'm proud of myself and what I've been able to accomplish.
That's cool.
And from this village, you're gonna see me in another place where I'm gonna be giving awesome content. So
Stick around
and subscribe. All right.
All right.
See you in
Cheers.
the
Ciao,
next
ciao.
All right.
Hello for that.
So guys, we are here trying to sort some beans so that we can cook. I'm teaching her how to sort beans like a real African woman now. So what is one stereotype that used to be told about Africa?
Sorry?
Do you have any stereotype that people used to say about Africa, that when you came here you found it was totally different, or it was a total lie about Africa?
It's difficult to say because it's already my 5th time now. Maybe I just don't remember because I made my own
Boyfriend here.
no, not about that, like experiences. So those stereotypes that disappear.
But before, do you remember your first trip? Were you scared?
Oh, so the first time I came here was with a friend for volunteering for 1 month, and we came to an organization on a website where there were a lot of like volunteer work, and yeah. We were starting texting with the head of the organization, and we were just like, we just get scammed. We didn't pay anything in advance. We were like, we just come here, we will see. If not, we go and make nice holidays.
So you didn't pay nothing?
Yeah, then we were at the airport. We were like waiting for 1 hour for him to pick us up.
But he came?
He came. And yes, it was not a scam as we thought first. We just found out like his English was not that good, you know, and also his type is like not giving a lot of information, just like paraphrasing. You have to pull him to get any information out of him. So yeah, that's why. But then he brought us to our home where we stayed, and yeah, we were volunteering in Kibera.
Oh, and how? Okay, interesting. You know, for me, like the first time that I went to Kibera was about 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah?
It was my first time to go because we grew up being told that Kibera is very dangerous. You know, you have to be very cautious. They know the visitors. You know, like you have to be very cautious. So, what did you like? Did you have any bad experience there during that time?
So, no, not really. We went there. We worked at the health center. We went to children homes for helping there, building some things. Yeah. So the people were very nice, but you know, like there was everybody wanted to talk to the Muzungu, and
yeah, you know, it became a source of attraction.
It's a lot different than in Switzerland, because in Switzerland, like people, they
are on their own.
Even if you are like, I don't know,
people
like
don't talk to you.
Like a film star can move in Switzerland without a lot of people go there and talk to them, you know, like we just leave each other alone. So this was very different. So yeah.
You know, I would say like, welcome to Africa, where everybody is your friend. Even if it's not your friend, they are your friend.
Yes.
You automatically become friends. The moment that you say hi, you start conversation, you become friends. But one thing I would say about Kenyans tend to be showing more love to visitors more than our own people.
Yeah.
That's something about us. But at the same time, I feel and vice versa is true, because I have traveled to several countries, and I went to a country called Botswana, and apparently the person that was supposed to pick me from the first town, which is called Francis Town, stood me up, so he didn't show up. So I was seated next to a lady, and she had me conversing with someone who was in another country. I was telling her like, hey, the person is not picking the call. So she was like, what are we gonna do now? Then I was like, don't worry, when I get there I'm gonna just look for a place to sleep. Then life moves on.
Yeah.
Then this lady overheard me talking. She was like, hey, it's your first time to be here? Then I told her yes. Don't worry, we were coming from Zambia actually. And then she was like, hey, I've stayed for 7 years without going to my mother's home, so I think I don't mind taking you to my mother's home. She took me to her mother's home, just simply because I'm Kenyan, and I ended up staying there for 2 weeks. It was a nice experience.
Yes.
But I would say like even here in Kenya, we have good people. Kenya has good people. Kenyans are always willing to help.
That's true.
You're always willing to help, and
So-
especially for your case, they're gonna feel nice to help you. Like, yeah, I've spoken to her. That's the thing. Professional, you are a nurse?
I am a nurse, yes.
Uh-huh.
So first I did education as a businesswoman, but then I got bored. Then I made education as a nurse. Then 2 years later, like I got bored. I came to Kenya. After I went back, I did like studying again for ICU nurse. So I'm ICU nurse now.
For me, professionally, I'm supposed to be a lawyer.
Oh,
But look at me
very
now.
nice.
Look at me now.
And now you
We are sorting beans.
with me.
Such is life, yes. Iko hapa eh. Iko hapa, mwambie nimechukua, iko hapa. He's looking for his phone and I brought it here because I didn't want him to drop that far. So guys, she told me like in her country, for her she doesn't sort beans, she always buys them when they are already sorted out. So, but here in this country, okay, sometimes there's some people. Simu yako iko hapa bana. Hey, hey. Yeah, atakula. These beans are a lot, bro.
Is it enough?
These beans are enough, bro.
How sure are you?
Very sure. I would rather miss than him missing. Yesterday we took some milk.
Yeah.
I guess that's the milk that is disturbing people.
So me, I tried and I didn't like it.
I don't like it. Though it's good, it's so good to have like to boost your immune system.
Yeah, you know, it's like a mindset, I think, for me, because me, I don't eat. I drink milk, but I don't like milk a lot, so this was making me worry that it's different type of milk.
Yeah, it's fermented milk.
Yes.
And here they like it. Ooh, here they like it a lot.
Eddie likes it a lot too.
For me, I don't like it. I always like the one from the supermarket. I know I'm somehow different, but I like the one from supermarket because here, even though when I was growing up, I used to like it because I was involved with cows, especially I used to graze cows. So when they give birth, one day, second day, that day, you start now that milk you can ferment it, and it used to be so good. And it's a nice, it helps the health to be so good. But I don't like it. Combine the effort. Very soon there's gonna be no people here, so the moment everything is just being fixed. So guys, we're gonna be sorting these beans, then we cook them in a few.